ended like super early yesterday. I had no idea what was going on, and then it just ended again. So I'm gonna continue a second part. Um, so I am hot, like super hot. I am screwing on my I'm screwing on my little screwdrivers, hooks. These are eye hooks so that I could install like metal wires to run across. I have like one more left right here. Oh my gosh, bless me. So one more left. I just need to put that in. Okay, I'm done. So I have eyelets. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Take care of the last sections right here. That was hot. So originally when I did it, I was trying to copy Ray's setup at home. He has like metal fence that he wanted to grow purple flowers on there because the neighbors refused to pay for a new fence. So he wanted to hide the ugly fence. So he built himself like 2 metal rod and then connected everything with the wires. Of course, he got to pour concrete to stabilize that. But he was using like these hooks, every other one. I have enough of this material, but I didn't have enough clamps. So we decided just to use 2 and then run them like down this way. It takes up more wires, but it's a more clean look. And then I was okay with leaving the 2 that I had done by myself, but he convinced me that it needs to look the same because symmetry is beauty, and it would have like be annoying later on when it doesn't look good because it doesn't match the rest. So what I'm doing, or what I'm trying to do, is it's actually hard because I'm not as strong. So I'll show you what we're doing. So see these lines? I have to like, we did it together yesterday before I cooked. So I have to like, basically, I couldn't open it last time, so I sat there and I cut these. So these we took off because they don't look very good. So I'm gonna try my best to like pull this apart so I can squeeze this through the eyelet, because you can see like imagine this is the eyelet, it's not gonna go through. Versus when I cut it, it was fine. So I need to pull it apart. This is I did one yesterday, so I know I could do it today. I need to, okay, that's good, that's it. That should go in. And it does. Okay, so I have like this wire that's like 1/8 wide. It's metal. So I just need to find the end. And then what I'm going to do is put this through. Small enough. I'm going to see if I can use a smaller one, because I need to cramp this. Oh yeah, I'll just use the smaller one because it'll be easier for me to crimp. Okay, so let's try this by ourselves, because obviously I had help yesterday. I needed help because we were redesigning it. Ouch. Owie. They hurt. Okay. You know what? I can't do it. I just needed the right tools and equipment to do it. So if you look, I like freaking bought out the whole toolkit. But what I really needed was this crimper that he let me borrow. This is like a plus tool like crimper, but it doesn't work. This one cuts, and I was able to squeeze with this. Okay. Put it on the hook. Ouch. Oh yeah. This smaller one is so much easier to squeeze than the other one. Yes, I can do this by myself. The ones from Home Depot, it was too big. And the quality was too good and we couldn't crimp it. Like, Ray was actually the second person that I asked. And then I didn't have the right tools. Okay, you see that? We're good, that's solid. I do want to cut it an inch because it doesn't look good with the end sticking out. Oh my gosh. That doesn't cut it. Hopefully this is actually strong enough, but I just probably need to cut it. Nope, I mean let's try that again. Okay, finally. So I'm gonna take you out so that you could see. It's about 510 feet. I'm sorry. Bless me. 510 inches. The longest part about yesterday's production with the fence was unraveling this wire. I bought like 250 feet and then it was taped up, but he didn't like how it was taped up, and then I was like, yeah, so we don't have to unravel it. So we spent like 45 minutes unraveling it because men are like that, stubborn. this was his original project that I copied, I just went along thinking I don't want to do it his way. The clerk from the Lowe's had already like really taped it up and kept it neat. But like, to be honest, this is nothing compared to like what I had to unravel yesterday. And just okay, so we're gonna work on this part. I already told you I don't have much time today, and we don't need this. We don't need this inconvenience. Okay, so I'm going to take the other end and I'm going to loop it over. This saves on material and it creates a like more finished look than having too many islands. And that means I could go return my whole like box. They're like about $2 each. So I could buy food with that. Not much food, but I can. Okay, so and then I'm gonna just loop it here. Because the string is so long, it's not that easy to do. When we were like, when I was piece cutting it like one at a time, there's a lot of error that can be done, because if you don't like fasten it or pull it to tighten it enough, then you don't have a taut line. And then the plants won't be able to crawl. See? It looks like that. And this is the pink corner of the yard. And I wanted this whole section to be like pink. It's very unfortunate that it also goes love corner next to the trash bin. Ay, ay, ay. I try to do a shortcut, it doesn't do shortcuts. It gets tangled up too easily. I almost gave up on this because I wasn't strong enough to do it, and then we didn't have the right materials, and it didn't look as great as I thought it would. Finally. Oh, this knot is killing me. It gets easier when the strings get shorter, especially if you have to do this by yourself. I'm almost done though. Oh my gosh. See what I mean? It's like a ball of mess again. Last time when we cut the string, we had to like perform surgery and reconnect it with a metal clasp. So I don't want to do that and cut it. almost. So basically, when you put it in a circle, it creates this mess. Endless mess. Okay, so the last line. To go behind this plant. And I'll take you over here to where we're gonna finish it. So I will cut it. Oh, I tried to cut it. I need a better wire cutter. Oh, that's it. It's not that you can't do it, you just need the right tools and equipment to do it. I learned that. Let's see. Okay. Wish me luck. So twist it some more. I'll show you if we can get a little bit closer. the wire is getting unraveled and poking me and making me bleed. So I should have worn gloves that went all the way. So I need to like twist this. So that it would fit through the hole. It's like a stopper. I'm gonna recut it. For a clean. See, that worked. And I'm gonna straighten out this clamp. Straighten this out, the eyelet. Remember that it's not that you can't do it, you just need the right tools and equipment to do it. And I thought it wasn't strong enough, but apparently I am. Mind over matter. And it was silly of me to think that I should give up on the project. It took like so much effort trying to go from store to store to find the right tools and equipment. What I do need to do is start pulling the string. So it was a good thing that I have this. It would be actually better if I had some help here to make sure I'm like pulling this. Move this along. I need this wire tight. So I'm pulling as much as I can here. Where's my clamper? I don't want to clamp it all the way. Just enough to, let's see, just enough to hold it. Not too tight. It looks good. I am happy. It looks just as tight as the ones that I did with Ray. So I just need to pull it. Good job, Crystal. There's still a little bit of slack in there. So let me. See that? Ouch. The bottom one's not as tight as we want it to be. So let me get some muscles going. Ouch! The plant poked me. Ah. Okay, the final clamping. And I'm gonna bring you closer. So I'm just gonna cut off the end. That works. This is an awesome tool, and this is an awesome tool. We did it. So now I'm gonna take some plastics and I'm going to put my flowers on top. So let me go find some materials. I'll be back. just have clippers, and then these are little like clasps. You can get it from like Payless Nursery or Home Depot, and I saved these for my orchids because I figured one day I'll use it, and today's the day. So let me show you. Can you see? Nope, you can't see. Here it is. See that? So what I'm gonna do is all of these beautiful flowers, paper flowers, they need to like start climbing, but they're too like heavy, so they don't. So I'm going to give it some support. But it's almost there. Okay. Yeah, none of them is like long enough to go up. We need to train it. Oopsie. Get to your side, woman. I wanted to basically encourage it to climb. Like towards the fence, not. I guess it could go towards the patio. Ooh. That one can go up higher. Like that. I need to cut this metal. We didn't do that yesterday. Ouch. These are the ones that I cut because I didn't know that I have the strength to open it. It actually probably took more strength to cut it than to open it with a wrench. Ja-da-da. I'm going to redirect the plants upward. Ouch. It's beautiful, huh? I'm so glad I didn't throw these little plastics away from my orchid. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So your other option is to be like uh, totally ghetto like me. I use like glue tape, which falls apart to like help this beautiful white flower climb, and then I use like green tape because there's nowhere to clasp, right? There's nowhere to hold on to. So you could do that. So that's what I did with the other one. And it'll start climbing, but this is a more finished look. And then eventually, I don't need these bamboo sticks, and I can take it out. But right now, it's good. Yesterday we found a dead hummingbird near on the other stretch of the fence. That's so sad. I didn't know hummingbirds could die. I guess everything dies. Well, it can die. I didn't want it to die in my backyard. As if it was the cause of it. We'll just clean this up to give it look more alive. Don't be scared to prune. They all come back. And they redirect their energy towards like a bushier look, but stronger because it's not wasting energy feeding branches that don't give it life. Looks healthier, huh? It's like a haircut. I realized that it has like a sprinkler system running on the bottom, but I realized that the more I water it, like extra water, the more green and vibrant the flowers are. Ouch. Yeah, let's direct this over here. You get the idea. So, in about a month, hopefully, if the weather is still good, it'll go up. Hi, Samuel. Sam, help out already. Yeah, Glutenville. We need assistance. You guys must know each other. That's funny. That's funny. Really, really funny. Sam, Glutenville's making fun of you. Like, don't be all talk. That's basically what he's saying. I actually neglect this part of the yard. Why? Because there's no food over here. I should grow something. Huh. Actually, I do have something. I'll show you. Okay. Looks good. If I don't stop, this thing is gonna end up like a foot. If I keep pruning it. Actually, I'm happy. Really happy. Yay. This one's... The first plant is very healthy because it gets water from this citrus plants when it runs out. And then you can see like it gets weaker and weaker because of neglect. Love it. Came out great. I'll show you what happens when you give a plant the right support that it needs. So, like, every time I say I'm going to feed my plant, I feed it, and look, normally it's like this, and then it like jumped like 2 feet. Like, it's amazing. And I feed it whatever. This is an avocado plant that's growing out of the citrus trees. I don't know if I should pluck it since I already have an avocado plant, or should I just let it live? But it drains the energy from the plant. So this is another example of me feeding my table scraps to the so it was here, and then like very quickly it grew like 14 inches. This one gets a lot of love. That's why it has like all of these. I want to say this is tangerine. Yeah, like lots of love. Yay. But they're all like coming out with like, I won't have to go buy citrus anymore. And I have an orange tree too. So look at that beautiful arrangement. Do you remember when we did this and we gave it support? And look, it like spread it out. the leaves died because I cut it. So, because it was overgrown. Yeah. It's just 2 vines, and then it will cover everything over there. The passion fruit wanted to take over the right side, but I redirected the vines down so that it stays clear. And the last thing I'm going to show you before I sign off, I have to go set up the church. It's a mess here. So I said I neglect this area because there's no fruit. Not yet. But a long time ago, in 2021, I went to the flea market in San Jose with my friend, because she said she got like good fruit from there, and I bought a guava tree, and it had like huge guavas on it, like 2, and I ate it, and then I don't know if it's because I neglected it, or it was too hot, or I didn't give it enough water. Whatever it was, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 years later, it's finally bearing fruit, like lots of fruit. So it must be because I'm giving it love and attention. Look, 1, so it flowered, and then when the flowers fell off, the bottom part became the fruit. 2, 3, 4. There's 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, am I recounting? So, no, right here, 9. Haha. This is the biggest it's ever been, and I'm convinced that if you give something enough love and attention, it'll grow. And my sister, she's the one that introduced me to landscaping and art, gardening. She passed away already, but I do this for her, and it's actually a great hobby. And of course, it makes your yard look beautiful. So I hope that next Saturday, maybe you can do something in your backyard to make it better. Because if it's so nice, then you don't need to leave the house. You can just enjoy whatever you have. Bye. Have a good Saturday.